Australian Country Choice is widely recognised as the world's leading example of a vertically integrated supply chain. Located in Queensland, Australian Country Choice owns and operates one of Australia's largest land, cattle, feedlot and downstream beef processing operations. Australian Country Choice is part of the Lee Group, one of Queensland's largest privately owned family companies, and one that has proudly been at the forefront of the Australian beef industry for more than half a century, and the beef processing and value-adding sectors for more than 25 years. ACC began supplying beef to Coles in 1972. Since that time, ACC has invested more than $400 million to own or control each critical pathway in the beef supply chain, to a point where now it is the principal supplier and processor of young beef for Coles supermarkets Australia-wide. It is one of the very few red meat processors in the world that can process, debone, value add and pack in a retail-ready format under one roof and, importantly, within an unbroken cold chain. Every day, people all over Australia enjoy quality, fresh beef products from Coles supermarkets. What they may not know is that the majority of this beef comes from the Australian Country Choice integrated supply chain. ACC's unique and vertically integrated supply chain includes large-scale cattle breeding and backgrounding properties, feedlots, and a central processing and boning facility with byproduct, co-product, value-add, retail-ready packaging and primary distribution facilities. A truly remarkable and world-class red meat supply chain. The Australian Country Choice breeding and backgrounding operations are made up of owned, leased and managed properties strategically located in southern, western and central Queensland. Almost 2 million acres are under management to maintain ACC's average herd of more than 140,000 head of cattle destined for its feedlots and processing facilities. The supply chain begins in southwestern Queensland, with the Wellclose Group in the Blackall area, made up of 5 adjoining properties totalling approximately 400,000 acres. With a combined carrying capacity of nearly 20,000 head, this group encompasses some of the best breeding and growing pastoral country in Australia. The Babalora Group of 5 adjoining properties is located in the Augathella district on the southwestern fall of the famous Carnarvon Ranges and at the headwaters of the Warrego and Maranoa river systems. This historic property group has a combined carrying capacity of around 40,000 cattle, running on approximately 750,000 acres of land that is comprised of a unique balance of natural open grasslands with highly developed, nutritious and productive pastures. These properties, ideal for large-scale cattle breeding and growing, are also capable of certified organic beef production if required. Redford Station is a standalone property in the highly regarded Mitchell district west of Roma. Under Australian Country Choice's ownership, this property of over 120,000 acres has undergone significant pasture development and infrastructure programs to enhance its carrying capacity to more than 13,000 cattle, with operational flexibility to either breed or grow high-quality young cattle. Further east, near Roma, is the Brindley Park Group. This unique group is the critical element, engine room and hub of the Australian Country Choice integrated operations. The 6 aggregated properties total approximately 45,000 acres of highly improved backgrounding, growing, finishing and farming land. ACC also owns and operates Hay Roma, a 3,000-acre property and the only large-scale irrigation farm in the Roma district. This property is managed in conjunction with the Brindley Park operations to farm over 12,000 acres of crops each year to provide feed, silage and hay for the Australian Country Choice feedlot and cattle station operations. ACC's feedlots at Brindley Park and in the Brisbane Valley near Esk have an annual turn-off capacity of more than 140,000 yearlings. As a matter of some significance, Brindley Park is one of the longest operating commercial feedlots in Australia. Brisbane Valley carries feedlot licence number 1 and was the first feedlot operation to achieve triple ISO certifications, a testimony to the high standard that ACC operates to. The Australian Country Choice feedlots are the key to consistently producing and providing beef animals that achieve customer specifications. To continually improve the quality and consistency of livestock coming from ACC's network of properties and feedlots lies in a program that prioritises areas of animal genetics, animal health and nutrition, pasture development and sustainable land management practices, all underpinned with modern plant, equipment and infrastructure, which is continually maintained to the highest possible standard. The Australian Country Choice headquarters are located at Cannon Hill in the Australian Trade Coast Precinct within the Port of Brisbane region. At over 100 acres in land area, this site is one of the largest industrial sites in the Brisbane area and easily affords any significant future expansion plans. Here, more than 850 people are employed and work together to supply over 75% of in-store meats and shelf-ready meat products to Coles supermarkets on a national basis. Australian Country Choice has developed export markets to more than 20 countries for the remaining 25% of production, making ACC one of Australia's largest meat exporters. Striving to remain an employer of choice, training, safety and the well-being of our employees remains a high priority for Australian Country Choice. Adoption of the Zero Harm at Work program and implementation of the Australian standard AS 4801 for occupational health and safety underpins this commitment to our staff. The Cannon Hill processing plant is the most modern and integrated of its type in Australia. This all-in-one facility operates to USDA, Halal, Safe Food Queensland and Ozmeat A+ licensed conditions that are further monitored by ACC's on-site National Testing Authority accredited laboratory to ensure the highest production and hygiene standards are maintained. All operations are under the inspection and monitoring services of the Australian Quarantine and Inspection Service as Establishment Number 1620. Australian Country Choice's adoption of leading global technologies includes delivering a high level of product traceability. Through electronic animal identification and information systems, every head of cattle processed can be traced from its point of origin through to when it's a packaged product ready for distribution. This capability offers a significant marketing and food safety advantage for beef retailers, both domestically and internationally. The primary processing facility was commissioned in 2001 and has the capacity to handle up to 330,000 beef carcasses each year. ACC has developed an industry-leading focus on the recovery, preparation and export sale of specialty offals and co-product materials to local and global customers. The beef boning facility was commissioned in 2004, with a further refurbishment in 2009 and again in 2013 to improve productivity and packaging capacity for chilled beef products. The integrated further processing and value-adding facilities were commissioned in 2004 and have been designed to produce and pack more than 100 million kilos of sausages, hamburger patties, rissoles, corned, marinated, coated and crumbed fresh beef products into retail case-ready packaged products each year. The Australian Country Choice retail-ready processing facility is the largest and most modern in Australia. The facility was commissioned in 2006 with an upgrade planned 2014 to develop a weekly capacity of more than 1 million packs of packaged fresh meat products. This facility features a state-of-the-art, lights-out, chilled storage facility, utilising RFID traceability technology systems to inventorise, store, pick and retrieve products for further processing. Australian Country Choice remains at the forefront of research and innovation, with a continuing involvement in a range of agribusiness and food research, animal welfare and innovation programs. These programs are conducted in conjunction with industry bodies such as Meat and Livestock Australia, Australian Meat Processor Corporation, CSIRO, and the University of New England and University of Queensland. This collaboration enables ACC to maintain a continuous process of process and product development for the Coles range of innovative red meat products. Coupled with clever packaging solutions, these programs make Australian Country Choice one of Australia's leading red meat value-adding companies. With all of the operations aligned to embracing lean manufacturing principles, ACC will continually strive to be a highly flexible, least-cost producer and processor. Australian Country Choice is a world leader and among the world's best in terms of food safety, product integrity and product quality. This commitment is reinforced by the site-wide adoption of international standard certifications for quality ISO 9001, food safety ISO 22000 and environmental management ISO 14001. This commitment makes the Australian Country Choice vertically integrated operations one of the most progressive, innovative, acclaimed and awarded supply chains of its type anywhere in the world.